Hello Boundless citizens, it's Boundmore. It's been a long time since I made a video on Boundless, and since then I decided to change the name of the channel from Urgewaves to Zen Gamer, and that's because I want to make videos on other games as well. But this one, the first video under the new name of the channel, is still about Boundless because it's a never-ending love story between me and this game, and I decided to make a few videos that would create some kind of a chronicle on building Boundless United. Those of you who are regulars in the forum know what it is about. Long story short, a group of veteran, experienced players trying to get together and build a city that would be sustainable, a city that is created by players that are reliable in terms of running the beacons, having Glim Club, and wanting to be here long term, whatever long term might be in these difficult times for Boundless. And well, I'm involved as well. As you can see, I'm running around trying to plot a larger area. There are a few of us trying to plot as much area as possible around the planned center of the city. We'll be releasing those plots for any people that will come and want to build and be part of the city, of course. But at this moment, when the project is in a very early stage, we just want to make sure that there are no unplanned random builds just sprouting around. I suppose I should give you a view of the area that was picked for the city. As you can see, it's on Antar 6, and it's actually a quite interesting geographically spot. I actually didn't know Antar as a world very much up until now. Yesterday I actually mapped the entire world, and I was surprised by some of the features, terrain features. It's really very interesting planet, and this particular spot where we start building the city gives us really a lot of ideas of how and what to build. Alright, so I'm done plotting, so I can actually go over to the tower there. That's gonna be the central part of the city. The tower will act as a beacon for everyone to see where to go if it comes to finding portals to the most important places and all the services of the public builds and so on. And the tower is almost finished. As you can see, there are some nice glyphs on the wall. Okay. And well, it's a bit too dark to see clearly the terrain and everything. You can definitely make out the shape of the islands around. A lot of water, as you can see, but also quite large an island, the one the tower is built on. And the night looks really nice over Antar. Well, maybe a bit too dark. As you can see, there's quite a lot of space to build. This island is stretching quite a lot towards south and southwest. Oh, and Soler is here. He's building the tower, and he started this project, calling over people in the forum. Alright, I decided to wait until the day to continue recording and to show you how the spot looks like. And now you can clearly see a lot of trees, nice canopies. On this side, water just below the tower, but across the water also larger body of land, then some smaller islands. Someone already started building there, and yes, you can see a nice bay here, bamboo forest as well. There are some cliffs, there are some lower shores, And there are also some interesting caves around. You won't be able to see it from up here. Alright, so it looks like there are things happening around. That player there though moved to the cliff from that small island. And there's some landing, and he started, I talked to him, I don't have it recorded though. He started building a ship. It's gonna be kind of a airship, a body of a normal vessel, a sea vessel, and then a zeppelin-like balloon. And yeah, this is my tower I put on this end of the island. It's kind of a tower that acts like a gate for the bridge, and then I'm bridging the small island. So yeah, originally I was bridging to that player that is building the ship, but since he moved over to the other side, I suppose I will plot this island. I might eventually hand it over to someone interested in building something here, but I'll plot it roughly. I don't really have to. I don't think I have to really be really precise and plot every single block. I have protections on own, so if I just plot most of it, it's gonna be fine. I'm almost done. Oh, actually, I think it's enough. Okay. Alright, so just thinking, yeah, I should finish the bridge, but there are a few details on top of the tower. Some finishing touches, so do I feel like doing those finishing touches on the tower, or should I just go and finish the bridge? It starts looking okay. The lighting is decent, right? Right, I'll go for the tower, leave the bridge for later. There are just a few little small things. Unfortunately, I didn't record the process of building the tower, so can't share it. Well, good for you. If I recorded everything that's happening around here, then the Boundless United Building Chronicles would have 1000 hours, and you wouldn't be able to watch. That would be boring. Okay, just some grass. I'm not sure if it's gonna be seen well enough from below. Is it going to be possible to kind of spot that there's something growing here? We will see soon enough. Now these corners I want to do some just some railing, so just putting down iron, and after that my favorite chisel, lattice one. You'll be seeing those from below, some from distance. I think that the thickest size is what I should go for, so you can actually spot there is a metal railing here. I will lattice chisel those two, so it's gonna be just a bit of a vertical candle like lantern. I'm not sure about the color. Should I just go for white or one of those colors here for the deco gleam? I used the luminous red for the bridge, and it's all kind of orangey yellowy around here, sepias and so on. So yellowy colors of gleam would be okay too. But oops, well done. Alright. So I'll go for the luminous red, the same I used for the bridge. Again the lattice first, and then I'll have to remove the arms on all sides. So one arm, the other one. Yeah, and just shave the top then. 2, 3, top. Alright, let's see how it looks like from down below. It's good. It's nighttime, so we can check the lighting. It's just I forgot to remove the gleams I used to see something when I was building, so yeah, I'll have to remove those, then I will know exactly how dark that inside of the top is. Is there enough lighting there or not? Okay, so we'll just add some timber here and mistake, and making those small holes will allow us to stay on top, not fall through, but we will be able to look down a bit. And the same looking up from below, from ground floor, be able to see some of the lighting on top. Let's take a look at the more or less final effect. A bit dark inside the tower, the top part. I might add some lighting, maybe just underneath the roof. I'll think about that for now. For now, I think I am satisfied. Yeah, I could take a look from a bit different perspective. I'll just go over there. That small island, oops. Ah, come on. And it's getting bright now. So last second to kind of appreciate the artificial lighting I placed. Yeah, it's really looking good. Yeah, I suppose I better start finishing the bridge, build the other half of it. I kind of regret that I didn't do it in one go. Now I'll have to kind of remind myself how the arches are built, the thickness, how many blocks, what chiseling, how the light is put, that. Let's just take a look at the tower from different angles. Okay, so the segments, the arches are plot long, so it's 8 blocks. I can just kind of put a top line and then start filling the middle. That's too many. It should be like this, I think. 1, 2, okay. And that's the beginning of the arch. I can grab this one. Yeah, I was chiseling those actually. Yeah, okay. There'll be light inside here. But yeah, let's just place this side. 1, 2, 3, and 2 doubles. 3 again. 4 and a full span. Full height actually, not span. Now these two. And now here we will need a hole that will reveal the light that's placed inside. So just a nice diamond pierced through. And now against that hole we place 4 blocks of decorative gleam, another layer for the other side. Alright. I think I got it right so far. So now let's reveal the gleam on this side. Okay. Now closing off here. The ceiling, yeah, but there's light too. Now covered, and I'll chisel a holder as well, just like on the sides. Okay, just repeating all the moves, but before I chisel all of them, I will first place some other blocks for variation. There's no point to chisel first and then breaking and placing new blocks and then chiseling them again. Now just need to pick a few spots kind of randomly for a slight different shades of the same stone. A bit more on the side probably, but what do I want? Yeah, better make my choice fast before I drown. Right, maybe here as well. Bottom. What about here? In the shade they look the same, but there is a difference in color. And maybe one more somewhere. Need to kind of spread it semi-evenly. So maybe around here. Maybe not the chiseled one. That's about fine. Now I can finish chiseling, making the slopes. And that's another arch ready. Okay. And now rinse and repeat until the bridge is finished. And that's an overview of the bridge, nearly finished. One arch more, probably not full arch. I'll be hitting the other island there. I'll leave it for later. I think I'll make the top now, so the metamorphic here and then the railings. I'm placing the metamorphic, as you can see, the way that allows me, allows me to have the patternless part on top. That means I'll have to place every single metamorphic rock on top of a block that is underneath. That's why I need actually a full line of blocks I can attach it to get the right orientation. Right, so again a line of dirt, in the middle of arches I have light exactly on the level I need for the metamorphic to be placed properly. The rest must be filled like this. And I won't be able to use my fast placing because I would not be able to do it fast and precisely. So one by one single clicks, aiming at tops of the layer below to get this smooth top of metamorphic, no stripes. That is slowing me down a bit, but when I get to the railings, using timber, when pattern is always the same no matter what orientation, I'll be able to speed place it and work way faster. Now the faster part, as I mentioned, there's no variation of pattern here. These blocks are always placed exactly the same way, no matter which direction you face or what part of other blocks you attach it to. So I can just go vroom. Maybe not in the end here. But now some chiseling and I'll be done for now. Now there's nothing simpler than chiseling longer lines. You can safely use the full speed of the chisels. Okay, so while waiting to coordinate a playing time with others and work on the city center, I managed to put quite an effort here and finish quite a bit, a small step towards the future large city. As for this episode, I suppose that's enough. I will put more material with more people involved in the next episode. If you like the video and want to see more of the like, just hit the subscribe button and the bell so you know when the next video is up. For now, thank you very much for watching. Remember to stay boundless.